I wish my husband would die in his sleep, so I can be free of a man I no longer love or respect. I was in this relationship for about a month, thankfully short because he was a piece of work. At first, things were going really well. He was super nice and considerate. His facade only lasted for maybe a week and a half. I first noticed something was up when he started to blow off our plans. But of course, since I liked him, I just kind of thought nothing of it, because I trusted him. Every time I would try and make plans, he would say, "Oh sorry, I'm busy. I can't make it, something has come up. I thought I'm your girlfriend, can't you give me few hours of your day for a date?" He had a girl best friend whom he was super close with before our relationship. They would touch each other's shoulders, tease, and do other things together. I thought it was excessive but didn't complain. 3 weeks into this relationship, I find out from my friend that he has been over at her house almost every time we had a date planned. I confronted him about it and he said, "Well, we're not doing anything since her family is always there." He gave so many excuses. 2 weeks go by and my friends and I attend a party where I see them making out in the hallway. Don't be a dumbass, and if you notice things, confront your partner about them. I stayed with my ex-girlfriend for 5 months, which I still don't know how I managed for so long. She would talk about other boys in a sexual way, and often tell me, "You're dumb." She complained about my height because I'm too short for her taste. She would get mad at me if I didn't send her money or refused sex. All of these actions hurt me so much, but I still thought things would get better, or we would figure things out. I was wrong. Everything continued downhill and I started getting sick of her behavior. She was such a narcissist. She would point out my flaws and blame me for things outside of my control. The last straw was when she told me she was going abroad for 3 months. The trip was out of the blue, so I asked her why. She said, "You wouldn't understand. I was done with her. I told her not to tell me since it wouldn't matter anyways. I said my goodbyes, and let me tell you, I finally feel free again. Never, ever, let anyone play with your emotions." When I realized that I was sitting in the dark crying over the same problems I had been sitting in the dark crying over a year before. 365 days, and nothing had changed. When my phone vibrated, and I didn't hope it was him anymore, I had to make a conscious effort when talking to him. It didn't come naturally anymore. That hit me hard because I had a sort of similar thing with my ex-boyfriend. At the beginning of the relationship, I'd excitedly check my phone every time it vibrated because it could be him texting. At the end, I get anxious and ignore my phone every time it vibrated because it could be him texting. When you have an argument and don't even care about making up. When you do something that you know for certain will be upsetting or disappointing to the extent that they'll ignore you, and you take solace in the escape. When I thought about our future together and realized the idea of marrying him and starting a family filled me with dread. I very much wanted both of those things for myself, but I knew it would never work with him. How did you go about the breakup? I spent about a year before that realization, trying to see if we could fix it somehow. I finally just sat down with him and told him I thought we would both be happier if we went our separate ways. We tried to be friends for a little bit, but that was awkward. We haven't talked in almost 2 years now. From what I hear, he is doing well and we both found people who suit us much better than we did each other. It was hard because he is a great person and we always got along well. We were just too different and wanted different things from life. Good for you. Thanks for sharing. Wow, that's exactly how I feel with my current relationship. When I looked at him and thought, maybe we should just keep dating until both of us find people we'd actually like to be with. Ding ding ding. That's me and my current girlfriend, except we actually said it out loud. But we're stuck here 1,000 miles away from home until the lease is up in 8 months. Came home to a note taped to the wall that said he had to run off to find his happiness. Never saw the guy again. This happened to me too. At least you got a note. I found out when I called her parents wondering what happened. I can't be with you because for the first time in my life, I am completely and utterly happy to be alone.